Hey guys, so it's again it's November 15th today. Earlier you saw me try to rescue some of my avocados. But what I wanted to do today, which was this is what actually I was planning to do today, is I'm gonna start a series of up potting some of my trees. So probably in January, after the leaves fall, I'm gonna up pot my figs, and then later this month I'm gonna up pot my mangoes. I have 3 of them. And today, what I want to do is up pot these trees, these citrus trees. So I'm gonna put this Yen Ben Lisbon lemon tree into a 10-gallon, and then I'm gonna put these 1 gallons into 3 gallons. I would have done 5, but I don't have any 5s on me. But this looks okay for the next year. And actually, these two I hope to get into the ground. A Meyer lemon and this one is the Meyer lemon, and this is the Mexican thornless. These I hope to get into the ground. This kumquat, which by the way has some growing. I don't know yet. I might. I know that this bin is gonna stay in pot. And this one, I'm thinking of keeping it in a pot as well because it's a relatively small tree, I think, compared to the other citrus. That it might go well, in the pot. So what am I gonna use for soil? It's been something that I've talked about a lot on the channel, and it's this right here. We call it SuperSoil, and this is what it is, guys. This is what it looks like. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't tell. But I'm going to put on there we go. So, okay, this is a local blend from U.S. Citrus that I use. Look how that looks, how airy. And look at that. So what's in this? I put my figs in it. I put that persimmon that you saw that was doing very well. I put the citrus in it if they're in pots. And I put the avocados in it too. So this is the product that I use from U.S. Citrus. This is their, I don't get anything from them. This is just me saying that I like their products. And this soil, what it is, it's a sandy loam soil, okay? And then it has rice hulls, coconut fiber, and biochar. This is a 40-pound bag. It cost me $20. And it basically, one of these bags fits a 10-gallon pot without a tree. Like this, I had to use some, so there was a little bit more. This is a 10-gallon pot, and so it'll basically fill this without anything in it. That's what this 40-pound bag fits. So yeah, this is what I use to plant my potted trees. The only thing I didn't pot was my blueberry. I put that in peat moss because I wasn't sure. I don't know how the pH is with this soil, and I know that blueberries need a kind of an acidic soil. So it's the only one that I didn't use this super soil. Again, a local blend. I know that they had some controversy a while back because I do have Facebook pages that I share with people who use the 5-1-1 mix, which is of course wood chips, 5 parts, 1 part perlite, and 1 part peat moss. And I actually got into that conversation regarding that. I'm in Texas, guys, and we get 100 degrees plus heat here. And I'm telling you, when you walk outside in the summer, it feels like you open an oven to an oven door. That's the heat that radiates here in Texas. If I were to use 5-1-1 mix, I would have to water it like 4 times a day because it would hold absolutely no water. So it's awesome if that works for you. Again, I'm just if something works for you, go for it. But here in Texas, you need something that'll hold moisture a little more, and this is what's done the trick for me. So you can see the rice hulls, the coconut coir, and the sandy loam soil. And so of course the sandy loam, I can't remember exactly. It's made out of 3 parts. It's got a little bit of clay, it's got silt, and it's got. I'll put it on the. A note there. But yeah, so it has sandy loam soil, which is a mixture of 3. And this whole idea of that you shouldn't put bark in your pots. You know, this goes back to the 80s. Check out that guy, what's his name? Gary. He's got Gary's Best. He's out of California. He's been doing this since the 70s or whatever. And he's always talked about that you shouldn't put actual bark into your plants where your roots are. So, you know, this isn't about saying don't use 511. Use it if you like it. But people who advocate for something like this or similar and, you know, kind of talk negative about 511 mix, you know, it has nothing to do with like a current conversation. It's actually an old conversation about whether, you know, because these manufacturers who wanted to make you know, potting mix, you know, they just wanted to throw, you know, all kinds of things in there just so, you know, to increase volume and to sell their product, you know. So Gary's Best Gardening from I forgot, I follow his channel. I don't know exactly. Maybe I'll put a link to his site. He's very famous, and yeah, he advocates for something like this, which is what our local U.S. Citrus kind of also advocates. No wood inside the you know, the potting mix. Now again, if it works for you, that's great. That's fantastic. Keep at it. I know here in South Texas, I think that the 511 in my water bill would skyrocket, and the pots would always be dry. So anyway, that's what I use, guys. I'm gonna go ahead, and again, this is just what I use. I'm not telling you what to use, but I'm very happy with this product. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and open these up, taking them out of the pots, and then I'm gonna go ahead and up-pot them. I'm using a bigger one for this one because it's definitely a taller tree, and these are still kind of small. So I bought these earlier this year, months ago, when I showed you that video where I told you where U.S. Citrus is in McAllen, and that's where I get all my SuperSoil, and I get my my plants. So I'm gonna pause this, and then we're gonna go ahead and set up so you can see what this looks like. All right, hold on, guys. And again, this is gonna be a series of 3 videos. The first one is this one here, doing the citrus, which I have 4, and actually, what I might do is up-pot these 2. These I'll do off camera. I have that Meyer lemon and this Mexican thornless lime. So yeah, I forgot about those. I need to do those as well. But they're holding steady right now. These are the ones that really need an upgrade in containers. So okay, guys, let's put this on pause and let's set up. Okay, guys, so let's start off here with this tree here. This one is the improved Meyer lemon, and we're gonna go ahead and put it in here. So right now it is in SuperSoil as well. That's how they sell them. So let's go ahead and kind of move this around. We got a lot of these acorns from the oak trees. They're all over the place. So, and by the way, you can actually reuse some of this stuff if you were to change pots or put something else. It doesn't really degrade. So this is what this one, again I told you I bought it maybe in April. I'll put the link to when I showed that video where I featured the mercado where I buy it. And look at this. This is, look how airy this is. Look how nice these roots look. Look at that. I mean, and there's no hardness. There's no, I mean, look, it just kind of like falls apart. It's so airy. And that's what it looks like, guys, after you take it off. Take them out after several months. So I'm gonna go ahead and up pot it to the bigger pot. Put it right here. And that looks about okay. I'm gonna break up the roots just a little. And I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna show this one. I'll show you the other ones when they're done. I don't wanna just shoot redundant video. But look how that looks. That looks really nice. That's SuperSoil. And so I'm gonna go ahead and put it here. And then I'm gonna put more of the soil. Again, one 40-pound bag, completely filled a 10-pound, a 10-gallon pot. So, but again, look at that. Look at that. You can, what I forgot to buy was some rice hulls. You can put, and of course there are rice hulls in here, but you can put some dry rice hulls at the top. It's good for holding in moisture. It's good for reflecting the sun so it doesn't bake your... I was going to paint these pots white on the outside, but I'm kind of pressed for time. Maybe I'll do it when the summer arrives and I paint these again. I'll paint them with that IV Organics paint, and then I'll, if the sun's going to hit the pot directly, which I don't try to do, I try to keep it away from the direct sunlight. I'll paint with the spray paint. I'll paint the black pots white so it'll reflect light. So there you go. This is it's a little crooked, but like I said, this is going to go into the ground hopefully, if not early like February next year. If not, then the following February. I have to kind of move my fence, which I had been planning to do. Then I have room for these trees in the front yard on the side of the house. But there you go. So that's it. This is the improved Meyer lemon from US Citrus, guys, and so is the soil. It is the SuperSoil. And there you go. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish these. These are now up. This one's up potted. I'm gonna do these two small ones, and then I'll show you what the yen bend's gonna look like in that pot. All right, guys. So hold on. Okay, guys. So I wanted to make a correction. I'm going to try to even correct it on the other video. I think when I said, sandy loam soil, and not just referring to this one, I meant like in general. I think I said soot is in there. No, that is not in it, obviously. That's just me working without a script. Sandy loam has silt. It has clay, and it has sand. That's what sandy loam soil is. That's what I meant to say. No sandy loam soil has soot in it, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna try to also fix that on the other video. So anyway, this is what we have now. And there you go. We've up potted these three to about three gallons. Obviously, it's probably a little bit less than 3 gallons because it's a nursery pot. But it was in one. It went from these here, 1 gallons, and now we're looking at this. All right, and then of course here is the big one. And this one was very root bound. That was my fault because I had left it in that small pot for a long time, considering how big the tree is. But yeah, so this is what it looks like now. And like I said, this one, I think I'm gonna keep it in the pot. Eventually go to like a 25 gallon. Unless I find room somewhere here in my yard. Now that I am taking some trees out, maybe I will have room. So there you go, guys. That was part 1 of my 3-part series of up potting. And yes, I will be using the SuperSoil each time I up pot. The next things will be my mangoes, and then later on I will do my figs, and that's going to be a lot of work because I have a lot of figs. And I think the figs, somebody convinced me on another video just to go ahead and go to 15-gallon pots because they are kind of getting big back there. No fruits this year, so hopefully next year I get some figs. But anyway, guys, so there you go. That's it. That was today's up potting using the SuperSoil. Again, it has rice hulls. It has biochar. It has cocoa coir husks. And it has the sandy loam soil, which is silt. It has silt, it has sand, and it has a little bit of clay. So there you go. That is what I use to up pot. And this is part 1, guys. So later on, I think the figs I won't do that one till probably January, part 3. But this is today's project. I appreciate you guys listening. And again, whatever mix you use, if you use 511 in your area and it works for you, I go for it. You know, everything, whatever works for you. For me, the product there at US Citrus, the SuperSoil, works really well, guys. So, and again, check out Gary's Best from California. He's been doing this since the 80s, and he just agrees that a sandy loam soil is the best you can do for avocados, for citrus, for just about anything. Check him out. He's pretty popular. So anyway, guys, that's me for today. We'll see you on the next video, guys. Appreciate you. Take care. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.